name is Ruktee Finger Food to be specific. Yes, because of this lockdown, a lot of people might be bored at home. I want to ginger you with one of our one of our stuff that we use in small chops, which is pop-off, Nigerian pop-off. I want to teach you how to make Nigerian pop-off. Some of you might be saying that pop-off, we can always get pop-off everywhere. But our own pop-off is a special one that you cannot get anywhere. You might be asking me, what's the special about your pop-off? When it comes to pop-off, it's our ingredient that makes us stand out, our recipe that makes us stand out as a person in business. So the major thing that you need for making your pop-off, one, we have our multi-purpose flour. You need your yeast, you need sugar, then you need your salt to taste. There are other things that I always had to my own purpose to make me stand out as the Ruktee family that I am. So my own recipe, sometimes I had this vanilla flavor to my pop-off. I just love the flavor in it. When I had it, I love the aroma when I'm eating it. Then I usually had my milk, specifically the powder milk, cow to be specific. So I make use of chili pepper. It's not everybody that likes pepper anyways, but I love when I'm eating my pop-off, I love to have a taste of the pepper in it. Then we have our nutmeg here. The nutmeg specifically, I love the aroma in pop-off. When I had this, I always love to eat, and our customer too love it. Then alternatively, if I don't want to make use of my chili pepper, I try to make use of this, which is the onion, then the fresh pepper. In as much as I can get fresh pepper, there is no need for me to use the chili pepper. What you just need to do is just for you to blend together, and you should not make it to be too much, to be too visible in it. By the time you use, some people might not even know that there is there is onion and there is pepper in it. So we'll start the procedure. The reason for our yeast is for the purpose to get rise. For your purpose to get rise, we need to wait for 45 minutes for our purpose to get rise. There are sometimes I came across this raw yeast that instead of you using the dry one, you make use of the raw. But if you are making use of the raw yeast, I don't have it here, but if you come across it, if you are making use of the raw yeast, then you have to soak it in hot water. But this one, you are adding it directly to the flour. So we are going to the process of mixing the pop-off. So go with us. This is my multi-purpose flour. I have 1 derica of multi-purpose flour in the bowl here. I'm going to be adding my yeast to it. I'm using half of this. This costs 15 naira. I'm using half of this for the 1 derica of pop-off of flour. Sorry. So I've added my yeast to it. I'm going to add my sugar to taste. I'm adding the sugar to taste. For you to know if it is okay, your mixing will determine. You can feel the grips of the sugar in your mixing. It's just a pinch of salt, a little salt in your pop-off. Then here I have my milk. I'm going to be adding my milk to the puff-puff. Okay. Then we start the mixing. We are adding water to it. In everything you are doing, I just so after washing my hands, I will mix everything thoroughly to make sure that there is no lumps in the dough. The mixing, you have to be sure that there is no lumps in your mixing. Then you have to measure the quantity of water that you had as well, because if the dough is too soft, you might not get the real result. When frying, after frying, naturally the thing will rise, and after frying everything will just go down. So most of what will just be inside is the hair that you will have, but there won't be dough inside your pawpaw. So you need to be mindful when you are mixing. You don't pour in water at once. You pour in gently and you mix thoroughly. We are still mixing. Some of you might just be curious of asking question. If you are mixing half pint of flour, the most important thing you need to consider the taste, then the yeast that you are adding to it. If you are mixing half pint of flour, you can make use of the 15 naira yeast. I think that will be fine for it. Then you're mixing, you can as well check the level of sugar. You can as well check the level of sugar. If it is tasty enough for you, then, but if it's not, at this stage you can still add sugar to it. You can add sugar at this stage. I think the texture for me now, it is fine, but you need to keep kneading. You need to keep mixing for you to get the texture that you actually needed. There must not be lumps in it. By mixing, you can be rest assured that there is no lumps in your puff. We are still mixing. Lest I forget, the reason why I love making use of the seed nutmeg, because I love the aroma rather than the one they sell for 15 naira in the sachets. So I'll be grating it in there. I'll be adding my new flavor, and I'll add my pepper. I'm adding my onion and pepper to it. Then I'll be grating it. It depends on how best you want it to be. Then you can just do this. You use the grater to grate it in. I think for me it is fine like this. Then I add little vanilla flavor to it. Just want to feel that taste. So you mix thoroughly. But at this stage, if you still feel that the water is too much, that is watery kind of, you can add multi-purpose flour to it. You can add your multi-purpose flour to it. So we are done. At this stage, we'll cover it outrightly and leave it to rise for 45 to 50 minutes. You need the sun actually. Whereby you cannot get sun, you take it near a very warm cooker or where you are cooking your food. So we'll be back after it has risen. Alright, we are back. Having waited for 45 minutes, our dough is risen, our pop-off. Then for you to know that your pop-off has risen, when you check it, like as it is now, you will see that it has risen from the level it was to this stage now, and you can find some bubbles at the top of the dough. So that's to certify that the puff has risen. So right now we need our vegetable oil for frying. While the vegetable oil is already in the pot, I want it to be hot a little bit before I put in my dough. Then there are two things you need to consider. We have deep frying and we have shallow. For deep frying, we use deep frying for pop-off, but when you want to fry your fish or any other thing, you use shallow. So you have to get enough vegetable oil for you to go through the frying of your pop-off. Then you have your sieve here available. When you are done frying, you sieve. So you watch me as I go through the process of scooping and frying. I need to check if the vegetable oil is hot enough for frying, because as soon as it gets into the oil, for you to confirm that the vegetable is ready for frying, it will float up the pop-off as soon as you place it in there. So I will go by checking. I think it's not hot enough. We still need to wait a little bit, but as soon as it comes up, I think it's fine for frying. Okay, it's popping up now, so I think we can continue with our frying. So you watch as I scoop into the oil. You can make your own as more bigger than this, so it depends on how big you want it. So I want mine in small shapes. So we are scooping in gradually. Okay, our yummy puff is ready. It's ready to be out of the oil. This is golden brown. This is the stage at which you take it out from the fire. So this is our golden brown, yummy, irresistible puff. It is ready. Right now, we're taking it out from the oil. We'll be taking it out of the oil. This is the outcome of our yummy puff. So don't hesitate to try yours at home. Do a video picture of yours. Send to us. And we are saying thank you to CodeView that has brought up this opportunity for us to learn more. We want to say thank you. So right now we'll be having a taste of our yummy puff. So I'll be cutting into two and see. Yeah, this is our puff is ready. I want to taste it. Wow, so yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you. Stay safe, stay home, stop the spread of coronavirus. Thank you. Bye.